We are family. I've got all my sisters with me. We are family. My family. I love you when I hate you, and I hate you when I love you. My family. My family. Hi here, Finns here. I'm back for another video and I'm doing another one of my independent reviews, giving my review of all 37 entries for this year's Eurovision 2023. I'm continuing off with the country of Albania. The eagle has landed and this time they are sending Albina and Familja Kelmendi. And the song is called Duje. Duje is the song. And yes, Albania is sending us something a bit different. Of course, we've heard Balkan ballads before, but not by a complete family, of course. But yes, this is Albina and her family, basically. And it is her actual family. You'll be pleasantly surprised. But in this song, the family ain't getting along. It's like an episode of Albanian EastEnders. Albanians. That's the family, mummy and daddy are separating and the sons and daughters are not happy, basically, about separation and divorce and all that drama, and they've got it down into a Balkan ballad, and it's quite a dramatic Balkan ballad. And yes, Albina is the star, she's the main singer. It's nice to have somebody called Albina represent Albania, because a couple of years ago we had an Albina represent Croatia and it got a bit confusing, but this is Albina from Albania. And her family, of course. And yes, she is the main star, she is the lead singer in this, she is the focus, she is, you know, the main character in this storyline, if you can say it that way, and she is the main drive, she's the main feeling in this, you know what, and yes, this is something different, this is a different, way of a song. This is a different kind of method, in a way, of doing a song for Eurovision. Yes, it's a Balkan ballad like we've heard millions of, but it's very unique in a way to have a whole family sing with you on Eurovision stage. Now that could be why it stands out. I mean, having, you know, your brothers and your sisters and your mothers and your fathers all on one stage is quite magical, you know, and it comes from the heart. This ain't like, you know, actors and actresses. No, these are real people. This is a real family, and this has a real heart, you know. So I think, you know, it's got heart and soul into it. So yes, I like it for that reason. I think at the national selection at Festivkungus, I don't think it felt like the chemistry, even though they were family, seemed right. Something felt a bit off, and it just felt a bit uncomfortable on stage at Festivkungus in Albania. It's like some of the backings, like the brothers and the sisters going, looked a bit uncomfortable to be on the Festivkungus stage, so I'm a bit concerned. Have they seasoned enough for Liverpool? But I know they've done pre-parties and it was back in December, but yeah, I just feel like it just feels a bit awkward when it was back in Festivus Kungas in December. Hopefully, you know, they've warmed up since then, I would imagine. But yeah, it's nice to have a Balkan ballad at Eurovision, especially from Albania. That's what they know best. And look, let's state the elephant in the room. What happened last year with Albania? You know, they were the shock not qualify last year. Ranella, God love her. I mean, Ranella, a secret. Oh, we all thought, well, most of us thought that was going to go through, and then my heart ached. I mean, that was so sad when she didn't qualify. I was just like, hard pill to swallow. So I think it was always going to be hard for Albania to come after the drama of last year and all the things that happened with Ranella last year leading up to the semi-finals and then not qualifying after the semi-finals. It was just a bit last year, the tension heading to rehearsals, it was a bit all over the place. Like, you know, there were news stories about Ranella which were a bit unfair. Hopefully this year that won't happen again. Oh, I've just pressed play on the video. I hope that won't happen again. I think, you know, they're a family, so at least... but it's going to be tough, you know. Last year Albania was like this huge fan favourite that people really wanted to do well and didn't succeed. So now they're going to have to follow after that, saying, where does Albania go now? Where does Albania fit at Eurovision? But one good thing is, Sasha Papatis is going to do the staging. Sasha will do Albania's staging, what I've heard. And that's good, because she did Albania's staging 21 with Angela, and that got them to the final, bearing in mind that was down to a jury, and not... the televoters would have put that 11th, but even so, that still did qualify to the finals. So I'm feeling a bit confident about Albania in that sense, but I'm not 100% sure whether I'll go there to the finals, but we'll see. In any case, Albania will perform in the second half of the second semi-final. They will perform in the number 14 spot in the running order. They're between Austria and Lithuania in the draw. So it's nice that Albania's on a little bit later on in the semis. They are coming on after Austria, which is a fan favourite, but I think it's not too big of a deal to come after that. Because there is a nice contrast of Austria. You know, Austria is a bit silly, a bit fun, and then you go into a dramatic Balkan ballad. So it's a nice contrast in that sense. But will Albania make the finals? It depends how it does get staged, I have to say, because I was a bit underwhelmed by the Festivus Kungas staging, so I hope Sasha's got something good up her sleeve for Albania. I don't know. I think as a Balkan ballad, it doesn't punch as hard that I want it to be. You know, I think there's just something lacking. There's just something that maybe live hearing it again, maybe on the Liverpool stage, I will feel it, but I don't know, there's just something missing in this Balkan ballad that makes me want to... I mean, yeah, there's just something missing for me that really I want to feel more invested, but I don't. But I'm happy that we have it in the competition, don't get me wrong, and it is a nice Balkan ballad. My score out of 10, I'm giving it a 6.5. I think that's respectable, I think that's good. You know, I don't think this is the best Balkan ballad we've ever heard, but I like the family aspect of it. I like Albina shining. It's not too many cooks spoils the broth. Well, I hope it's not going to be like that in Liverpool. I think they kind of realise Albina is the star and the family's there to support her. And I think that's good. I don't want too many cooks spoils the broth. I've said that saying so many times this year. But it's true. You don't want too many cooks spoiling the broth. It's not nice. It's you know, I hope Albania have learned their lesson from last year. Don't make things sexy and don't throw it too much. But I think they've got something good. I think this is borderline. This has got a chance to qualify, but we'll see. I think if it goes to the final, I really hope the producers don't give Albania the number 2 spot in the running order. I'd be really upset with that. But we'll wait and see. In any case, what do you think of the Albanian entry? Comment down below in the comment section below, like and subscribe to this video, and watch out for more of my independent reviews on that playlist. Until then, goodbye people, goodbye. And Duje, ach, to see my Duje, and see no way.